The black boy picked up the ball, but players swatted it away. Some even tried to shove him. One teammate attempted to knock him over during practice. Yet the boy never got angry. Instead, he encouraged his opponent. With the mental capacity of a 5-year-old, he pushed his little cart through the neighborhood every day. His name was James, a quiet and withdrawn boy. The only place that brought him peace is beside the football field. He often stands on the sidelines, quietly watching the players run and pass, until one day, a player accidentally kicked the ball wide during a shot. The ball rolled right to James' feet.
Hey Einstein, why don't you try picking the ball up?
James picked up the ball, misinterpreting the player's intent. Thinking it was a gift, he happily kept it. One player witnessed this, rushing to complain to the coach, but the coach merely smiled. He knew James well, a boy who loved football so much. What harm could one ball do? Sadly, not everyone shared the coach's tolerance. The next day, that narrow-minded player gathered his teammates. They locked James in the storage room and hurled insults at him through the door. Hearing the commotion, the coach rushed over.
Nobody move. No.
He opened the door and rescued James, but James didn't thank him. He just wanted to escape desperately. The coach's anger flared. He knew it was time to teach these players a lesson. That very day, he drove the team to the field for extra practice. From dawn until sunset, they didn't stop until every player collapsed from exhaustion. The coach understood. He had to apologize to James on behalf of the team. So the next day, the coach sought out James. But before the coach could speak, James proactively returned the soccer ball. He believed that by giving it back, the players would stop picking on him. The coach still felt responsible, so he extended an invitation to James, hoping he would join the team as an assistant. James didn't accept immediately, but that very night, during the home game against Beck High, he quietly appeared on the sidelines. His eyes shone with anticipation. The coach caught that gleam, so the next day, when James appeared near the practice field again, the coach had an assistant coach bring him a bottle of water. But the moment the assistant approached, James instinctively stepped back. The assistant placed the water on James's cart instead, signaling no ill intent. Watching James finally drink the water, the coach knew the moment had arrived. He spoke gently once more, inviting James to join the team. He even opened the gym doors wide. James still didn't utter a word, but he stayed. He wouldn't even reveal his name. Instead, he sat silently in the office, tinkering with an old radio. The coach understood he needed more time, so he never pressed him. Instead, he often brought him burgers and soda, even driving him home. Before parting, the coach gave him a radio he'd treasured for years. Guided by James, the coach found his home and met his mother. When the coach suggested James join the team as an assistant, she refused, fearing he might get hurt. But when she saw the smile lighting up James' face as he held that radio, her heart softened.
You a nice man?
His mother finally let go of her worries. She encouraged James to pursue his passion. With his mother's support, James finally took that brave step. He formally accepted the coach's invitation and stepped onto the field. For the first time, he stepped onto the soccer field he'd once only gazed at from afar. The coach introduced him to everyone. James was the team's assistant. He repeatedly reminded the players to treat him well. James gave his all for the team, learning tactical commands, assisting with daily training, cheering from the sidelines, waving to fans in the stands. He even meticulously documented every single loss the team suffered. When the team endured 3 consecutive defeats and morale hit rock bottom, it was James' optimism and perseverance that lifted everyone's spirits. The players doubled their training efforts, finally turning the tide and winning the game. This victory was largely attributable to James, yet some still disagreed. Some parents argued James wasn't a student, claiming his presence only distracted the team. They insisted James didn't belong there, even accusing the coach of exploiting him for attention. The coach remained unfazed by outsiders' opinions, but the situation left him unsettled. The next day, he addressed the parents about James' contributions. James had always been honest with the team, yet we couldn't even offer basic respect.
But truth is, we're not the ones been teaching radio. Radio's the one been teaching us.
The coach added, if certain things couldn't change, he would resign his position. The parents panicked instantly, for it was this coach's guidance that had earned their children their current achievements. So James enrolled in the school, gradually adapting to campus life. He made many friends, even becoming a radio announcer. His optimistic spirit inspired countless people. Thanks to his outstanding performance, James graduated successfully. The principal publicly announced the school would offer James a lifetime position. Thus, James remained working at the school. Even in his 50s, he remained active on the court and became the school's most respected coach. The coach was later inducted into the Southern California Coaches Hall of Fame. James and the coach maintained a deep friendship throughout. This story is adapted from a true event.